Hey everybody, it's John down at the general store in Newmarket, and we're starting a new video series for the store where we interview other Newmarkians and other business owners around Newmarket and other interesting people in the valley. And our first interview was with the people who keep us fed and fueled at the store. Is Kevin over at the coffee shop next door. Kevin owns Jackson's Corner Cafe and Crazy Fox Coffee, and I thought I'd just turn it over to him to just talk about everything you all do every day.
Yeah, we're kind of two businesses in one. We have a coffee roastery kind of in our kitchen for basis kind of partnership. I roast coffee. I kind of run around, clean off tables or whatever's needed, kind of as a helper in here on the food side. Becca comes up with all the food creations and all that. So I try to stay with the coffee. She stays with the food, but we kind of cross over a little bit.
And you
help each other.
And you roast all the beans you all use in the cafe on site?
Yeah, we roast everything here, and then we've had a few wholesale accounts do the farmers market in Harrisonburg, and yeah, all of our beans here are roasted here.
Okay, and then how long have you all been open?
It'll be 8 years in March 14th, I believe. So right at 8 years.
I opened in March too.
Yeah.
That must be the
2
time
years.
time to open businesses in Newmarket.
Yep. Remember you came to town.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so Kevin's pretty awesome. He is open every day, and Becky, your other, I guess, kitchen helper, Becca, isn't here right now, but you all do a daily lunch special too, which is pretty popular.
Yeah, Monday through Friday we do a lunch special, and she'll mix that up. It's always different, and it's a lot of kind of neat creations. Then she'll do like a lot of old stuff people remember, like their grandparents making, old style potato salad, broccoli salad, all that. Same way with coffee being roasted here, all that stuff. It's we peel potatoes, peel carrots, everything's done here. Nothing really comes in a can.
And they get fresh produce from us in season too, which is cool.
Yep. When John has the produce, he's our go-to guy. He's our go-to guy for cheap produce. Deals on bacon. Deals on pork loins, pork butts. There's a case of John's pork butts in my cooler right now.
Yeah, and then with your all lunch special, that's like lunch for less than $10, right?
I think the price is $9.50.
Yeah, less than
so. And $9.50 usually that's like I think tomorrow's on Monte Cristo, and I should know what comes on it. But usually it's that and a side of potato salad. Usually some type of treat, a ginger cookie or a small muffin cupcake or something. Usually it's a pretty good deal for $9.
Do you have a favorite type of espresso drink for yourself?
Yeah, mine's just a straight Americano or a latte, regular whole milk, no flavors. Just kind of. I also like vanilla ice cream, so that makes sense. I just like the plain stuff.
Okay, and do you like a light roast or a dark roast?
I kind of like a lighter to a medium roast. There's a lot of beans; they'll have their own unique flavors, and typically the lighter they're roasted, the more that flavor comes out. The darker you roast, the more you're losing those oils, basically cooking the oils out that carry that unique flavor for that particular bean.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when I'm roasting, you look over and see all that smoke. That's basically smoke created from the oils that work. But at one point, you're getting steam, or we're cooking the moisture out of them, just like anything you would roast. Get that moisture content out, and then you get to the second phase where you go from a drying phase to actually a developmental stage, and that's where you're basically burning or roasting the oil out and creating all the smoke.
And all your beans come in raw that you use then, I guess?
Yeah, I got a load. And yesterday, they come on a pallets, 1,500 pounds of beans at a time, and we'll go through that about 2.5 weeks or so.
That's a lot of coffee and bean ratio.
It's a lot of beans to a little place.
Yeah.
It's usually and we're a small volume roaster. I mean, even somebody calls herself a small roastery is a lot bigger than our setup. So it's a lot of beans for this space for sure.
And do you have a recommendation if people are making coffee at home, what kind of pot to use? Do you take sides?
I do. I tell everybody a French press.
Okay.
To me, makes the best coffee. And if you're somebody that's just you or two people and you don't want a whole pot, that's a good way to just make a cup and go. Make a good cup of coffee and go, and not have to say, well, I don't want to make a whole pot, so you don't have coffee. So French press, we have an AeroPress. It's kind of the same setup and makes excellent coffee.
I'm glad to know that I am on the good side of coffee making. I've been using a French press for like 6-7 years.
It's the way to go. I tell everybody, our coffee, especially great coffee, so I mean, it's more expensive coffee. It costs more than Folgers or another type of coffee like that. So I tell people, if you're going to spend the money and buy good coffee, then you're cheating yourself to run through a Mr. Coffee or having it ground and sit for 2 or 3 weeks. It's like, even if you buy a cheap grinder, and an AeroPress or a French press, or $20-$30 and you're set.
Cool. And then you all are open every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every day. Sunday's our short day. We're here 11 to 3, basically,
Okay.
kind of catching after church people.
And you can park on the street or park in the back or park at our store, come shop, and then come grab a cup of coffee, or park your car, charge it for 2 hours and shop and then have lunch.
Yep. For downtown business, there's a lot of options for parking. And if you park in the back lot, we have an elevator. So if you need better accessibility and avoid steps, we do have an elevator at the back entrance.
Okay. Well, awesome. Well, thanks, Kevin, for
Yep.
doing our first interview and being my guinea pig on
All
this.
right.
So thanks, everybody. And if you have ideas for other people to interview, just tag them or let me know. Bye.